What if the man who vanished from Hollywood spotlights for years suddenly stepped back into the ultimate fashion arena this year? Johnny Depp at the Met Gala 2026. Not just showing up but making a statement that fans have been waiting for. After everything he has been through, the trials, the comebacks, the quiet life in Europe, something feels different now. His daughter Lily-Rose just owned the carpet in that breathtaking Chanel gown. His own recent appearances at DR and film events show he is not hiding anymore. Is family the pull? Is it art? Or is there a deeper reason tied to his love for creative freedom and storytelling through style? The real reason might surprise you and change how we see his next chapter. The real reason Johnny Depp might attend the Met Gala 2026 goes far deeper than just walking a red carpet or wearing a designer suit. It connects straight to his lifelong passion for art, creativity, and the quiet way he has always supported the people he loves, especially his daughter Lily-Rose Depp, who absolutely owned the carpet this year in that stunning Chanel creation that took hundreds of hours to craft with thousands of embroidery details. Fans around the world saw her grace and immediately thought of the family bond that has stayed strong through every challenge. Johnny has spoken in past interviews about how proud he is of Lily-Rose and how her journey in fashion and acting inspires him. He said in one conversation with Vanity Fair years back that watching his children grow into their own artists gives him more joy than any role on screen. That kind of genuine fatherly love is something Hollywood rarely shows so openly, yet Johnny has never hidden it. Even during the toughest times, he stepped back from the spotlight, not because he was defeated but because he wanted space to heal, create music, paint, and focus on projects that truly mattered to him, like his work with Dior, where he has been the face of Sauvage for over a decade and recently appeared at their shows in Paris after nearly 30 years. Making that return felt like a personal victory, one that reminded everyone he still belongs in those creative circles. Think about it, the Met Gala is not just another party, it is where fashion meets art, where designers tell stories through clothing, and where people like Johnny, who see themselves as storytellers first and celebrities second, feel right at home. He has always mixed rock and roll with high fashion, from his pirate boots to his tailored jackets. Everything he wears carries a bit of rebellion and elegance that fits the Met theme perfectly. This year focused on costume as art, something Johnny has lived through his characters for decades. Captain Jack Sparrow alone blended historical costume with wild imagination, and that spirit never left him even when cameras were not flashing. He has been quietly building again, directing films like Modi about Modigliani, painting his own canvases, and showing up for friends in music and film. His appearance at CinemaCon promoting Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol, showed a man ready for new chapters, comfortable in front of crowds again, and fans noticed the difference. He looked relaxed, confident, and happy, surrounded by people who respect his craft, not the noise of the past. The pull toward an event like the Met Gala could come from wanting to celebrate with Lily-Rose in person after her beautiful moment there, supporting her the way she has supported him through everything. Their relationship has always been private but full of mutual admiration. She has walked Met Gala before, and each time Johnny has shared kind words publicly about her talent and poise. In a Rolling Stone interview, he once described fatherhood as his greatest role, saying it taught him patience and the value of showing up when it counts. That is the real heart of why many believe he might choose to attend in a year like this, when Hollywood is opening doors again with major projects on his slate, including Day Drinker with Penelope Cruz and the excitement around Pirates rumors that keep fans hopeful. He does not chase trends, but when something aligns with his values, family, creativity, and artistic freedom, he leans in naturally. Remember how he returned to the stage with Hollywood Vampires, playing music that feeds his soul. Those live moments prove he enjoys being around energy that lifts him up, and the Met Gala, with its celebration of beauty and expression, could offer exactly that, without the pressure of a film premiere. Johnny has always been vocal about protecting artists' rights and creative independence. In speeches and court testimonies, he stood for truth and fairness, something that resonates with the fashion world too, where individuality rules. He respects designers who take risks. Chanel, Givenchy, and others he has worn with pride over the years. Attending could be his way of saying thank you to the industry that still embraces him while showing younger talents like Lily that presence matters when it comes from the heart, not obligation. Fans who follow his journey closely know he values authenticity over flash. He once told Esquire magazine that he never wanted to be defined by one thing: actor, musician, father, painter. Each part feeds the other, and events that blend those worlds feel organic to him. The Met Gala does exactly that, turning clothing into storytelling, which is what Johnny does best, whether on screen or in real life. His style has influenced generations, from the bandanas to the rings to the effortless cool that makes every look iconic. Imagine him there in a custom piece that mixes vintage flair with modern edge, something only he could pull off. Beyond family and art, there is also the simple joy of reconnection. After years of focusing on life away from constant scrutiny, he relocated to quieter places in Europe and the countryside, finding peace in painting and writing. Yet he never fully disappeared. He kept working behind the scenes, and now, with positive momentum from recent appearances at film festivals Red Sea and Tokyo Comic Con Plus, that warm DR moment, he seems more open to selective public steps. The real reason might be timing. Everything feels aligned. His children are thriving, his creative output is strong, and the world is ready to see him on his terms, not anyone else's. In a BBC interview, he reflected on life, saying he wants to spend it creating and loving without regret. That mindset could easily include sharing a special night with Lily-Rose at an event that honors the beauty they both appreciate. No forced comeback, just a natural step if the invitation and moment feel right. Many fans online have speculated based on his recent energy, the way he lights up talking about art and family in podcasts and rare sit-downs. He mentioned in one with Variety how much he enjoys seeing Lily-Rose express herself freely through fashion. That kind of pride runs deep and could motivate him to step onto the same carpet, not for attention but for connection. The Met Gala has hosted countless artists, musicians, and actors who use the platform to highlight causes or simply celebrate craft. Johnny has quietly supported many over the years, from environmental efforts to indigenous rights causes tied to his pirate's legacy and personal beliefs. Attending could let him stand in that space again, surrounded by people who value imagination. His history with Chanel through Lily-Rose and his own Dior partnership adds another layer of genuine ties, not manufactured ones. As we look at his path, it becomes clear the man has never followed typical Hollywood rules. He builds his own. He took time after the trial to focus on what mattered most and emerged stronger with new music, new films, and the same charismatic presence fans fell in love with decades ago. The possibility of him at Met Gala 2026 represents more than an appearance. It symbolizes resilience, creativity, and the importance of family bonds that survive every storm. Lily-Rose wearing that breathtaking gown with its intricate details felt like a family statement of elegance and strength, and Johnny being there in spirit or in person would complete that picture perfectly. He has said in interviews with The Guardian that true success is measured by the love you give and the art you leave behind, not by awards or spotlights. That philosophy guides every choice, including this one. Fans understand that and wait patiently, because when Johnny moves, it is always with purpose and heart. His recent red carpet moments for rum launches and film promotions have shown a man enjoying the process again, laughing with friends, signing autographs, and soaking in the support that never wavered. The Met Gala could be another chance to blend his worlds, the rock edge, the cinematic soul, and the proud dad energy, all at once without any need for drama, just pure authentic presence. That is why the idea feels so exciting to millions. It is not about proving anything anymore, it is about living fully in the chapters he chooses. The real reason boils down to love for his craft, love for his daughter, and love for the freedom to create and connect on his own timeline. That kind of integrity is rare in this industry, and it is exactly what keeps fans loyal year after year through every twist. Johnny Depp remains an icon not because of perfection but because of his honest journey, and that journey might just bring him to the steps of the Met in 2026 if the stars align the way they seem to be right now. With exciting projects ahead and family shining bright, fans are hopeful and supportive either way, because his happiness and creative fire matter most. Continuing from that foundation, Johnny Depp has built a life where every decision reflects deep personal values rather than external pressure. The Met Gala, with its focus on fashion as wearable art, mirrors the way he has approached roles throughout his career, transforming ordinary into extraordinary. Whether playing a whimsical chocolatier or a cursed pirate captain, he brings layers of humanity and style that linger long after the credits roll. This event celebrates exactly that kind of boundary-pushing creativity, and his history of collaborating with visionary designers makes the fit natural. Over the years, he has fronted campaigns that emphasize individuality and mystery qualities. The Met Gala audience adores his daughter Lily-Rose carrying forward that legacy in her own way with Chanel. This year only strengthens the family thread that could draw him there, not as a comeback king but as a proud artist sharing the moment. He has spoken openly in the past about the importance of being present for family milestones. In a conversation years ago with Parade magazine, he highlighted how watching his kids pursue their dreams reignites his own passion. That emotional anchor, combined with his renewed comfort in public settings after CinemaCon and Fashion Week returns, paints a clear picture. The real reason is layered with quiet strength, family love, and artistic curiosity. He does not need the validation, but he might embrace the opportunity if it feels true to who he is today. A man who paints sails on his boat, creates music with friends, and steps into film roles with fresh energy. The possibility adds excitement without pressure, because Johnny has always moved at his pace and fans respect that completely. The possibility adds excitement without pressure because Johnny has always moved at his pace and fans respect that completely. His recent return to Paris Fashion Week for Dior in 2025 after more than 30 years away marked another personal milestone where he sat front row feeling the energy of creativity and craftsmanship that has always drawn him in the Dior Sauvage partnership, which celebrated its 10th anniversary with new campaigns and films starring him, shows how brands still see him as the embodiment of freedom and raw individuality, qualities that align perfectly with the Met Gala 2026 theme of fashion as art, an idea Johnny has lived every day through his eclectic style that blends vintage rock influences with tailored elegance. He has never been one to follow trends but to create his own narrative, whether through the countless rings he wears, each with its own story, or the custom pieces that reflect his artistic soul. Attending such an event could represent a beautiful full circle moment, especially after Lily-Rose Depp stunned everyone in her Chanel gown that took nearly 600 hours and 2,000 embroidery elements to craft a true work of wearable art that captured hearts worldwide. Johnny has shared in recent interviews like the one with the Sunday Times how deeply he values the time spent raising Lily-Rose and Jack in the south of France, calling himself Papa during those early years and reflecting on how quickly time passes with empty nest feelings now that they are grown. The genuine emotion reveals a father who cherishes supporting his children's milestones. Lily-Rose, carving her path in fashion and acting while staying true to her vision, mirrors the independence Johnny has always encouraged. He once described in conversations how proud he feels seeing them express themselves freely, and an event like the Met Gala where fashion becomes a storytelling medium could pull him in to celebrate that shared love for art made tangible through clothing his own history. With visionary houses like Dior and connections through family to Chanel make the fit feel organic, not forced but rooted in real relationships built over decades. Think about the way Johnny approaches every creative endeavor with total commitment, whether directing his film Modi on Modigliani or performing with Hollywood vampires, pouring soul into music that connects generations. Those passions feed into why a night dedicated to costume as art might appeal to him deeply. The Met Gala celebrates the dressed body as expression, something he has mastered across roles from Edward Scissorhands to Jack Sparrow, where costumes were never just fabric but extensions of character and emotion. Fans who have followed his journey see how he has reclaimed his space on his terms, with appearances at CinemaCon promoting Ebenezer and the Rum launch in Los Angeles filled with rock legends like Steven Tyler. Those moments show a man comfortable stepping out when it feels right, surrounded by genuine respect and energy that lifts rather than drains. The real reason many sense he might choose to attend ties back to this renewed chapter of balance, where family, creativity and personal peace come first. After years focused on healing and selective projects, he has spoken about wanting to create without regret and live fully, embracing opportunities that honor his values. The Met Gala, with its emphasis on fashion as art, provides exactly the platform. Without the intensity of a film premiere, just a night to appreciate beauty and innovation alongside his daughter, whose grace on the carpet this year felt like a family triumph. Even from afar, Johnny has always let his actions speak louder than words, and if he were to appear, it would be because the moment aligned with his artistic curiosity and paternal pride, not any external demand. That authenticity is what keeps fans connected across the globe, cheering for every step he takes. Continuing this path, Johnny Depp has proven time and again that his choices stem from inner conviction rather than chasing headlines. His relocation to quieter European spots allowed him space to paint, write music and recharge, yet he never abandoned his craft. New film roles, collaborations with Dior and warm public appearances demonstrate a steady return grounded in what matters most: supporting Lily-Rose as she shines in her Chanel moments at the Met Gala represents the quiet strength of family bonds that have endured every challenge. He has highlighted in interviews how fatherhood taught him patience and presence, lessons that now translate into celebrating her achievements with the same quiet dignity fans saw him display at recent events, where he engaged warmly with crowds and collaborators alike. The theme fashion as art resonates so strongly with Johnny because his entire career has blurred lines between performance style and personal expression. He collects art, paints prolifically, and views clothing as another canvas for individuality. Imagine him interpreting the dress code in a custom look that mixes historical references with modern edge, something only he could make iconic, with signature flair like those boots or layered textures that tell stories without saying a word. His long-standing Dior relationship, which launched new Sauvage campaigns in 2025 featuring him in wild natural settings, reinforces that bond. To fashion houses that value his unique spirit, attending the Met could extend the connection further, showing appreciation for the industry while standing beside Lily-Rose, whose own Chanel appearance this year embodied elegance and innovation that would make any parent beam with pride. Johnny has reflected openly on how years slip away and the importance of being there for meaningful moments in his life. That perspective gained through experience could make 2026 a year where selective high-profile steps feel worthwhile, especially one tied to art and family rather than obligation. The excitement around potential Pirates projects and other films keeps momentum building, but he moves only when it feels true to his core. That integrity shines through in everything from his courtroom stand for fairness to his artistic pursuits, and it is this same quality that makes fans believe if he attends it will be a powerful statement of resilience, creativity and love, not a calculated return but a natural evolution of the icon they admire. His recent red carpet moments for the Three Hearts Rum launch in Los Angeles highlighted a joyful side, laughing, sharing drinks with friends and soaking in support that has remained unwavering through it all. Those experiences build confidence for bigger stages like the Met Gala, where the atmosphere celebrates individuality over conformity. Johnny has never been conventional, and that rebellious, elegant spirit fits the event perfectly. His influence on fashion spans decades, inspiring looks that mix rock edge with sophistication, something the Met audience appreciates deeply. Lily-Rose continuing that legacy in such a breathtaking way adds emotional depth to why many speculate he might join her there in spirit or presence to share the joy of artistic expression as a family. As we explore further the layers behind this possibility, it becomes evident that Johnny Depp values connection through creativity above all. His paintings, his music, his films, and even his style choices all serve as bridges to people and ideas he holds dear. The Met Gala 2026, with its focus on costume art, offers another such bridge linking generations of artists and storytellers. In one unforgettable night, he has built a reputation for showing up authentically, whether on stage at festivals or front row at DR, and that consistency earns respect across the industry. Fans understand that any appearance would stem from genuine interest in the theme and pride in Lily-Rose, not pressure to perform for cameras. That kind of mindset is refreshing in a world often driven by trends, and it is why his potential presence generates so much positive anticipation. Johnny once shared how watching his children pursue dreams reignites his own passion, and with Lily-Rose thriving in fashion and film, that spark feels alive more than ever. Her Met Gala look this year, with its intricate details and timeless grace, captured the essence of art meeting body in motion, exactly what the exhibition celebrates. Having a father who appreciates that world so deeply could motivate a shared celebration if schedules and feelings align. His own evolution from Hollywood staple to multifaceted artist living on his terms sets an inspiring example for anyone navigating challenges and comebacks. The real reason might simply be love for family, love for art, and love for the freedom to choose moments that enrich the soul without compromising peace. This journey of Johnny Depp reminds us that true icons endure by staying rooted in what matters: personal growth, creative output, and meaningful relationships. The Met Gala possibility adds another beautiful thread to his story, one where fashion becomes yet another way to connect and express without losing oneself in the noise. His DR campaigns continue to showcase that wild, free essence, while family milestones like Lily-Rose on the carpet highlight the private pride that fuels him. Fans who tune in year after year appreciate this depth because it feels real, not manufactured. Every interview quote about fatherhood or artistic freedom reinforces why an event blending those elements could draw him naturally. In a year filled with positive momentum from film promotions to fashion returns, the stars seem positioned for exciting chapters ahead. Whether he walks that specific carpet or supports from afar, his impact remains undeniable and cherished. Building on that foundation, Johnny has cultivated a life rich in experiences that inform every decision. The quiet strength he displays in recent public steps, from Paris Fashion Week to Los Angeles events, shows a man at ease with his legacy and open to new expressions of it. The Met Gala theme invites precisely the kind of personal interpretation through clothing as living art, something Johnny has practiced instinctively for years. His collections of artifacts and custom wardrobe pieces reflect a curator's soul, always seeking beauty and narrative in the everyday. That alignment with the 2026 exhibition could make participation feel like an extension of his daily creative practice rather than a departure from it, especially with Lily-Rose already embodying the theme so elegantly. Her Chanel gown stood as testament to craftsmanship and vision, values Johnny has long championed in his work and life. He has talked about the joy of Papa days and how those memories shape him today. That reflection adds warmth to why family-centric creative nights might appeal. The bond between Johnny and Lily-Rose has always been one of mutual respect and admiration, visible in subtle ways through public comments and shared artistic paths. Attending could amplify that connection in a space dedicated to celebrating exactly those human stories told through style without any need for grand gestures, just presence rooted in love and pride. Fans see this authenticity and it strengthens their support knowing Johnny prioritizes heart over hype in all he does. The possibility therefore feels like a natural consideration in his ongoing story of resilience and reinvention, one that continues to captivate and inspire millions worldwide. The possibility adds excitement without pressure because Johnny has always moved at his pace and fans respect that completely. His recent return to Paris Fashion Week for the Dior Spring-Summer 2026 show after more than 30 years away marked a beautiful reconnection with the world of high fashion, where he sat front row absorbing the energy of craftsmanship and innovation that has long inspired him. That appearance alongside his decade-long Sauvage partnership shows how brands continue to celebrate his unique spirit of freedom and individuality, qualities that fit seamlessly with the Met Gala 2026 theme of costume art and the dress code. Fashion is art, an idea that feels tailor-made for someone like Johnny, who has turned clothing into storytelling for his entire career. Lily-Rose Depp absolutely shone at the Met Gala this year in her Chanel creation, embodying the theme with grace and artistry that captured global attention. Her look, with its intricate details, represented the perfect blend of body and costume as living expression, something Johnny has always championed in his own style and in the characters he has brought to life. Fans could not help but feel the family connection there, especially after Johnny shared heartfelt reflections in his Sunday Times interview, where he spoke warmly about raising Lily-Rose and Jack in the south of France, calling himself Papa during those precious early years and admitting to empty nest feelings now that they are grown. He said, "Years get away from us, do not they?" and expressed how much he loved being Papa in the countryside home that truly felt like home. For the first time, that kind of open vulnerability about fatherhood reveals a man who treasures family milestones and might see the Met Gala as a meaningful way to celebrate Lily-Rose's achievements in the fashion world that has welcomed her so beautifully. Johnny has built his life around creative expression, whether painting in his studio, directing films like Modi about Modigliani, or performing music with Hollywood vampires. And the Met Gala 2026, with its focus on fashion as art, aligns perfectly with that lifelong passion. He views clothing not as mere fabric but as an extension of personality and narrative, much like the costumes in Edward Scissorhands or Pirates of the Caribbean that became cultural icons. His eclectic personal style, from layered rings with personal stories to custom jackets blending rock edge with sophistication, makes him a natural fit for an evening dedicated to the dressed body as art form. Attending could feel like another chapter in his artistic journey rather than a spotlight chase, especially with the positive momentum from recent events like CinemaCon, where he promoted Ebenezer: A Christmas Carol and connected warmly with audiences excited for his return to major roles. The real reason many sense he might consider the Met Gala ties into this balance of family pride, renewed creative confidence, and appreciation for events that honor imagination without demanding conformity. After years of selective steps, he has shown comfort returning to public creative spaces, from Tokyo Comic Con, where he greeted thousands of fans, to Dior shows in Paris and the Red Sea Film Festival. Those appearances highlight a man enjoying the process, again surrounded by respect and genuine energy that the Met Gala atmosphere could also provide with its celebration of costume art across history and cultures. Johnny has spoken about wanting to create without regret and embrace moments that enrich the soul. His Sunday Times comments about missing the Papa days and watching his children grow reflect a deep emotional anchor that could draw him towards supporting Lily-Rose in such a prestigious artistic setting. Think about how Johnny has always blurred boundaries between art forms. His paintings, his music, his acting, and his personal style all interconnect, and the Met Gala 2026 invites exactly that kind of multidisciplinary expression. Guests interpret fashion as art through their own lens, and Johnny's history of turning every red carpet into a statement of individuality positions him ideally for it, whether in a custom piece echoing historical costumes or something wildly modern with his signature flair. Lily-Rose's stunning Chanel moment this year already carried that family legacy forward, and sharing the experience, even if just in spirit, would feel like a natural extension of the pride he has voiced in interviews about her sensible head and independent spirit. He once noted in earlier conversations that no matter how grown she gets, he will never stop being there as a father, offering support. That steady presence defines his approach to life and career. His journey reminds fans that resilience comes from staying true to core values. After focusing on healing, painting, and smaller projects, he has emerged with exciting slate, including Day Drinker alongside Penelope Cruz and Ebenezer, which generated buzz at CinemaCon. Those developments, paired with fashion returns like Dior Spring Summer 2026 show, create a climate where selective High-profile nights like the Met Gala feel aligned rather than obligatory. Johnny has never chased validation, but he does lean into opportunities that celebrate creativity and connection. The theme costume art explores the dressed body in all its forms, from classical to contemporary, something that echoes the depth he brings to every role, where costumes reveal inner worlds attending could represent. Quiet appreciation for an industry that still holds space for his vision while allowing him to stand proudly beside the next generation through Lily-Rose. Johnny once reflected that the only creatures evolved enough to convey pure love are dogs and infants, highlighting the selfless kind of affection he values, and that perspective shapes how he shows up for family. He has described the joy of raising his kids in France, where life felt grounded and real. The foundation of love and creativity could make an event like the Met Gala 2026 appealing as a way to honor Lily-Rose artistry without any pressure for himself. His recent Tokyo trip for Modi premiere and Comic-Con showed fans a man touched by support and happy to engage on his terms. Those warm interactions build toward bigger moments if they feel right. The possibility therefore stems from authentic roots, family, artistic curiosity, and the freedom to choose what resonates. In the current chapter of his life, as the story continues to unfold, Johnny Depp stands as an example of moving forward with integrity. His DR appearances in 2025 and 2026 demonstrate ongoing ties to fashion houses that appreciate his enigmatic presence, much like Chanel connection through Lily-Rose. These relationships feel personal, not promotional, and could naturally extend to the Met Gala, where fashion is art serves as the guiding principle. Imagine him interpreting the dress code with pieces that tell stories of rebellion, elegance, and soul, the same way his characters have for decades. Fans who have followed every twist know his choices always come from the heart, whether stepping back to recharge or stepping forward to create. The real reason for potential attendance lies in that heartfelt alignment with theme, family, and creative expression that millions admire. His comments about empty nest syndrome and the passage of time add poignant layers to why 2026 might feel special, with Lily-Rose thriving and shining at the Met Gala and Chanel. Johnny paternal pride likely swelled seeing her grace and poise. That moment captured worldwide attention and reinforced the bond they share through art. He has trusted her to lead a sensible life while remaining supportive from afar, yet presence at meaningful events carries special weight. His Sunday Times interview painted a picture of a father reflecting warmly on Papa years and the love that endures. That emotional depth makes the idea of joining creative celebrations feel genuine and touching rather than obligatory. Johnny's approach to style has influenced countless people over decades, mixing vintage finds with high-end tailoring in ways that feel effortless yet intentional. The Met Gala 2026 dress code fashion as art would give him canvas to express that fully, perhaps drawing from his painting background or musical influences to craft a look that stands out authentically. His return to Paris Fashion Week proved he still commands attention in those spaces with the same charismatic energy that defined his Sauvage campaigns. The synergy between his personal evolution, recent projects, and family milestones creates fertile ground for considering the Met as another artistic outlet where he can connect without compromising peace. Fans celebrate this growth because it shows strength and heart guiding every decision. Building further on these threads, the Met Gala represents more than glamour. It is a gathering where costume becomes dialogue between body, history, and emotion. Themes Johnny has explored throughout his career, from whimsical tales to intense dramas. His directing work on Modi highlighted artistic struggle and beauty, parallel to how the exhibition pairs garments with artworks across time. Attending could offer him a space to appreciate those intersections while celebrating Lily-Rose's success in the same realm. Her Chanel appearance this year, with its embodiment of elegance and innovation, would make any proud parent reflect on shared journeys. Johnny has never been one for forced appearances, but when moments align with values like creativity, family, and freedom, they become possibilities worth considering. His Tokyo Comic-Con experience, where he stayed late greeting fans, demonstrated the joy he finds in positive connections. Similar energy at the Met Gala, surrounded by artists and designers, could feel uplifting, especially in a year of forward momentum with films like Ebenezer generating excitement. Johnny has said he wants to spend life creating and loving without regret. That philosophy opens doors to events that blend those elements beautifully. The real reason fans speculate on his potential attendance is this harmonious blend of personal growth, artistic resonance, and quiet family celebration that defines his current path, one that continues to inspire loyalty and admiration across generations. Johnny Depp's legacy rests on authenticity, and the Met Gala 2026, with its costume art focus, provides a platform where that quality shines. He has transformed challenges into fuel for new chapters, painting more, directing thoughtfully, and choosing roles with care. His DR front row moments in recent seasons show comfort in fashion circles that value his edge. Lily-Rose Met Gala presence this year added another layer of family artistry that feels complete when viewed through his eyes of pride and support. The possibility therefore carries emotional weight rooted in love for craft and connection rather than any need to prove himself. Fans who understand his journey wait with hope and respect, knowing whatever he chooses will come from the heart that has always guided him true. This ongoing narrative of Johnny life illustrates how time deepens appreciation for what matters most. His reflections on fatherhood in recent interviews reveal a man cherishing memories while embracing the present, with Lily-Rose carving her path so elegantly at events like the Met Gala. He sees echoes of artistic freedom he fought to protect. That shared spirit could motivate presence if timing and invitation aligned perfectly. His style evolution from pirate captain to DR muse to proud father on the sidelines or carpet remains compelling because it feels real and human. The theme fashion as art captures his essence perfectly, allowing room for personal interpretation that only someone with his depth could deliver. As fans reflect on these elements, the excitement around Johnny potential Met Gala 2026 step grows from genuine observation of his recent openness to creative and family-centered moments. From Paris Fashion Week to CinemaCon promotions, the pattern suggests openness to meaningful experiences that honor art in all forms. Lily-Rose's breathtaking Chanel look served as a shining example of the theme, and Johnny's history of supporting her dreams adds heartfelt reason to believe he might want to share in that celebration in person. The bond they maintain through mutual respect and admiration stands strong through every season of life. That foundation makes any joint artistic night feel like a natural, beautiful possibility rather than obligation. Johnny has cultivated peace in quieter European settings while keeping creative fires burning through music, film, and painting. That balance allows him to approach high-profile events with fresh perspective, free from past pressures. The Met Gala 2026, celebrating costume art, invites exactly the kind of thoughtful engagement he excels at, turning clothing into character. Much like his iconic roles, his personal collection of artifacts and wardrobe pieces reflects a curator's eye, always seeking narrative and beauty. Attending could extend that passion publicly while privately celebrating Lily-Rose's achievements. The duality of public expression and private love defines him and keeps fans endlessly engaged with his story. What do you think is the real reason Johnny Depp might attend the Met Gala 2026? Is it that beautiful father-daughter bond with Lily-Rose after her breathtaking Chanel moment, his endless passion for fashion as pure art, or the natural timing in this strong creative chapter of his life? Tell me your thoughts in the comments right now. Which part of Johnny's journey moves you the most? If you are a real fan who has supported him through everything, smash that like button and share this video with other Depp supporters so more people can see the truth. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss honest updates about Johnny Depp new projects, family pride, and artistic fire. We celebrate the real Johnny together every single time.